Today is Veterans Day, and I think it's fitting to share the history of this holiday. For those of us who are veterans, it is as much a day about our brothers and sisters in arms as it might be about ourselves. This day is more than a day off. It's a day to give thanks for the many freedoms we have in this country that have all been earned by the service of so many. On the 11th hour of the 11th day in the 11th month of 1918, an armistice or temporary cessation of hostilities between the Allied nations and Germany went into effect. In November 1919, President Wilson proclaimed November 11th as the first commemoration of Armistice Day. He said, "To us in America, the reflections of Armistice Day will be filled with solemn pride in the heroism of those who died in this country's service and with gratitude for the victory, both because of the thing from which it has freed us and because of the opportunity it has given America to show her sympathy with peace and justice in the councils of nations." An act of Congress in May of 1938 made the 11th of November in each year a legal holiday, a day to be dedicated to the cause of world peace and thereafter celebrated and known as Armistice Day. Armistice Day was primarily set aside to honor veterans of World War I, but in 1954, after World War II had required the greatest mobilization of soldiers, sailors, Marines, and airmen in the nation's history, after American forces had fought aggression in Korea, the 83rd Congress, at the urging of the Veteran Services Organizations, amended the Act of 1938 by striking out the word armistice and inserting in its place the word veterans. With the approval of this legislation, in June of 1954, November 11th became a day to honor American veterans of all wars. The Uniform Holiday Bill was signed in June of 1968, and it was intended to ensure three-day weekends for federal employees by celebrating national holidays on Mondays: Washington's birthday, Memorial Day, Veterans Day, Columbus Day. It was thought that these extended weekends would encourage travel, recreation, cultural activities, stimulate greater industrial and commercial production. But in 1975, President Gerald Ford signed Public Law 9497, which returned the annual observance of Veterans Day to its original date of November 11th, beginning in 1978. Veterans Day continues to be observed on November 11th, regardless of what day of the week on which it falls. The restoration of Veterans Day to November 11th not only preserves the historical significance of the date, but helps focus attention on the important purposes of Veterans Day, a celebration to honor Americans' veterans for their patriotism, love of country, and willingness to serve and sacrifice for the common good. So, it is today at 11 a.m. on the 11th day of the 11th month that we pause and give thanks to the men and women that ensured this day.